We just got our blood work done.
Yeah, we did.
And our doctors asked us, what are we doing to have such great blood work?
Yeah. And you know what we told them?
ProCare!
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we told them like, yeah, we take ProCare every day because they have a multivitamin that you can just take one a day.
Yes, exactly. They have a capsule and a chewable form. And not only do they have vitamins, but they also have calcium chews.
Oh my God, they're so good.
They're so delicious. It's like our own little sweet treat for the end of the night.
It really is because they have the dark chocolate and they have the cinnamon roll.
Yes, and I love the salted caramel and the dinner mint.
Alrighty, we'll go to procarenow.com
and use code OSLP at checkout to save some money. You guys ask us all the time, what is our favorite protein powder?
Yeah, literally, we see this question every day.
And the answer is always
Devotion! Yeah. Oh my goodness. I even use it this morning to make my own sweet treat for nighttime because it's just a brownie batter pudding. And you literally just use 1 scoop and then milk or water.
And then I use it every morning in my coffee. It's so delicious. Oh my God. I want one right now thinking of it.
Seriously, it's 20 grams of protein. So go get yours now at devotionnutrition.com.
And use code OSLP to save some money. Mm-hmm. Welcome back, OSLP. Oh. What? It was that?
I was going to say patrons. Sorry.
Speaking of patrons.
Yes, we're going to go right into this. Because
you are listening to Our Sleep Life podcast, and this is Kelly.
This is Mel.
And speaking of patrons, because that's what Melanie thought we were doing.
Yeah, it's because like the patrons are on my mind because we're now going to be shouting out every patron that signs up for $5 or higher when you sign up.
Yes. And if you don't know what Patreon is a platform that you can go on and sign up, and you have special benefits that come with being a patron of ours.
That's right.
And one of those is apparently shouting out your name.
That's right. Because you guys are getting a producer credit because you help produce the podcast. Yes. Supporting us. We have lots of fun things over there. Kelly made it to where like almost every tier has a merch.
Yes.
It's so cool.
Yes, pretty much everyone does. So there's mugs, there's stickers, there's t-shirts. Those things will be changing all the time.
Yeah.
Same with the website.
That's right.
The website is always changing. New things are being added. This week, new stickers are being added for gentlemen out there.
Yeah.
So they're not all pink and purple.
Yes.
We realize that you don't necessarily want our pink and purple and our faces on your water bottles. Shout out to Frank.
Yes.
For calling us out on that.
Thank you. Thank you.
So those are going to be added this week.
Yeah. More gender neutral items.
Correct. So part of it is hearing your name in the beginning of an episode. So bear with us as we catch up.
Yeah, because we're doing pretty much everybody that signed up so far this year is basically what we have in front of us.
Yes. So let's start.
So Kel's going to go.
Heather Miller, Melissa Sandoval, Daenerys Nixon, Emily Raleigh, Jennifer Ryder, Kia Herman, Kia, if I said your name wrong, I'm sorry, Nikki, Robin McGann, Vanessa Middleton, Jana LeBeau, Amy Schultz, Tanya Bean, Shanna B, MJ, Lizzie Sunshine, who she signed up today just in the nick of time.
Yeah, she did. So we have Michelle Ann, Melissa Baker, Cammie Wisdom, Amy Katoch. And I'm sorry if I butchered your names because you know who I am and you know that's going to happen. I'm really sorry.
I'm just going to take
Love
this
one. We have Renee Gardner, Kelly Stiles, Mackenzie, Shalane Goodwin, the Megan Plummer. I think I said that right. Some of these are older because we know some of these people like Savi. Yeah.
What did you write down?
Yeah, it's Savina Gray. Savina.
I said it right. You said it right.
Why I paused so I could get her name right because she's one of our benchies. So yeah, if you're $7 or higher, you get into support group. So now I'm starting to see familiar names. We have Holly Miller, Missy. Well, actually, it's Misty McLaughlin, Krista Marks, Chris Workman, Lindsay Hilbert, Frank Day. What up, Frank? Christy Woodard. Yes, we have Autumn. We have Jamie Crawford, Annabeth. We have Rachel Canatelli and Heather Lilly and Melissa Staines.
And then we have Jen Coley, Melissa Adams, Michelle McDonough, Treasure Howard, Christina Sears.
Yeah. So it's actually it's L with how 85.
Okay.
Yep.
Wendy Ricky. I don't know what you wrote there. Jessica.
Just
Elise Walters, Cheryl Ellis, Elizabeth Dugan, Eric Vaughn,
Yes.
which
Is a
he's such a
goofball.
goofball. Krista Billings, Rachel Butts, and Amber Hankins.
Yes. So if you want your name shouted out on the podcast, that can happen. We'll do that once a month. And you can put in any name, actually. And there's one that's like, it says like your actual billing information.
Yeah.
But then there's one that you're like what you want to use. So you can put whatever
Make
you want in
something
there.
fun.
That's why you saw that different
L
one.
with how 85.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. Kellykins.
Without much further ado, don't forget to go over to YouTube.
I love her.
It is on your phone. It comes preloaded.
It does.
Go over, subscribe to our Sleeve Life podcast, ring the little bell.
That's right. That's a free way to support us, is doing that. It means more to us than it does to you. So please hit subscribe, and then you'll get videos every week on Tuesday, because Tuesday's our big old drop week.
Yes.
Because
New
like
patron episodes, new YouTube videos, and of course, our newest episode.
That's right. All right. So we have a fun one we're going to talk about tonight.
Well, I don't know how fun it is, but because they are not fun.
They're not. They just get me fired up.
Yes. So we are this is going to be the companion episode to our Facebook group episode.
Yes.
Which we've only gotten one stupid person out there.
Got one hater.
Stupid
Troll?
person.
You mean the trolley?
The troll.
Yeah. The troll.
What up, troll?
What up, dude?
And the thing about it is there are some good Facebook groups out there. There really are.
There are. Yeah,
but
we're not saying that they're not.
There are some people that are not supposed to give advice.
Yeah. And that's the biggest deal, is that like, if you don't, to certain things should just be a surgeon or a dietitian should answer. I feel like, for one. And for two, like, let's not encourage bad habits.
Correct.
Is the main deal.
Correct. And if if it's a bad habit. Like, you have to be stupid not to know that it's a bad habit.
Yeah. Like, you need to be like kind to your like
eating a protein bar 3 weeks out and just chewing it up really good is not an option.
No, that's not what your doctor told you to do.
Yes. So follow what your surgeon says. I'm sorry, it's getting me heated again. Okay, so we are going to talk about food police.
The fucking food police.
Yes.
Like,
and
geez.
To a point, people have no right to dictate what you put in your mouth. Now.
No.
I realized what I just said, and that's what she said. There is if you are following your surgeon's orders, I don't even know how to say that. There is if you should be eating it or not.
Correct.
Now, if I'm choosing not to eat carbs and you are choosing to eat carbs,
yes,
those are two very personal decisions of whatever you choose to do in that moment.
Right.
And I don't think anybody should dictate whether you don't eat a carb or do eat a carb.
Yes.
Except for your surgeon.
Right. It's really your dietitian, your nutritionist, like the team that's behind
your
everything.
bariatric team can dictate what you eat and what you don't eat.
Yes.
Other than that, keep your mouth shut. And that is the episode for today. See you later.
Peace.
Just kidding. We're still here.
Yeah, because it is interesting I get it. Like everybody is judgy every once in a while. It happens. We're humans. It's fine. It's just when you take the extra mile to type it out and be an asshole about it to someone else. I think that's the deal. Because sometimes you think these things and you can't control that you think these things. And you're like, I don't want to think this. So you're trying to teach yourself not to have this judgy moment. The deal is that it's the next step. It's that part. It's the part of being an asshole where you're just like messaging and being a jerk about it because you're literally just putting someone else down for like what your beliefs are.
Yes. So I'm going to use an example of something that we've actually heard
Oh yeah.
of somebody that went off on eating protein bars. And I'm going to preface with this with saying protein bars are a glorified candy bar.
Yes.
They are.
We know
But
this.
We know this.
Yeah.
However, they do give us good protein when we need it.
Correct.
Thus why we eat Built Bar, Dive Bar.
Yeah, I fucking love them. I love them both. I love them to death. And I don't give a fuck. Like what? Because I got called out for it. And I was like, yeah, I ate an hour ago. What now, Buster? Because like, I fucking love my Built Bar. The deal is that like it's helping me not have the Hershey's with almonds or a cheesecake or whatever the deal is that I want that time. And
giving you protein.
And it's giving me protein. So it's helping me feel like I notice when I eat a Hershey bar with almonds, like about an hour later, I'm feeling that crash.
Yeah, because it's sugar.
Right.
Yeah.
And then when I have the Built Bar, I don't feel the crash. So
Correct.
That's the deal. That's what's so different for me. So the people that are knocking like the candy bars, the protein candy bars, it's like, hey man, people have to get their protein when they can, and it's okay to supplement. It is totally fine for doing that.
I think it's totally fine.
Yeah, I should be able to be like, you know what? I want to substitute this for this.
Yeah, or like you want a taco salad, but you don't want to eat regular chips, so you go and reach for the Quest chips.
Right.
There is nothing wrong with doing that.
Right? It's like, I need that texture. I'm going to get it. But at least what I picked was the better option.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why are we being mean to someone because they've made a decision?
But let's go one further.
Okay.
And say,
I'm down.
You go to a fast food restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which some people really like to food police the fast food restaurants.
Oh, I know.
And there are some good options out there for fast food.
We did an episode on it
where we legit went on websites, looked at Burger King, Subway, all of these things.
Yeah.
So there are some decent options out there.
Yeah.
Now, if you're at a fast food restaurant and you're like, oh, fuck, that Shamrock Shake is back. Oh, shit. It's at McDonald's.
Yeah. That McRib or whatever.
Like not even like like let's say a Shamrock Shake or a McRib or whatever, a fucking deep fried chocolate cake. Who the fuck cares?
Right.
You're
something
at that,
there.
You're there and you're like, oh, damn it. I really want that. I really want that. And so you take a picture of it, you post it, and somebody writes on it. Who cares if you eat that?
I know.
Like my main thing with most of this stuff is I did not have this surgery to stop living.
Right. And part of living is eating.
Is being able to eat what you want to eat.
Yeah.
In moderation.
Yeah. It's the mouth pleasure. We're wanting to have that.
Correct.
It's very important.
It is important.
It is.
I just don't understand why somebody would like, because I would never go onto somebody's page if say they took a picture of the fucking deep fried chocolate cake.
Yeah.
Or you're at the state fair and they deep fry everything. So there's a deep fried Oreo Twinkie covered in chocolate.
Yes.
Yes. And so you're like, you know what? I'm at the state fair. It only comes once a year. Boom. I'm going to have this fucking worst decision ever in my entire life. And I'm going to feel pain later.
Yes. Yeah. Like that's the deal. Like you're so aware of what you're about to do right now.
Yeah.
Like
you can't be in this bariatric community and not be aware of the choices that you're making.
Right? It's like a must. Like it automatically gets ingrained in you.
Once you've had surgery. Because sometimes those lines get very, very blurred. You have not gone through the last, 6 months or whatever of watching what you eat to the T. So you go to the fair, you see this fucking horrific decision, it's there and you're gonna make it anyways.
Right.
You post a picture of it, you go, you know what, only at the state fair once a year, I'm gonna enjoy this. I didn't have this fucking surgery to not live, blah 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 blah. You type it all out and you post it, and then some asshole comes along and is like, you shouldn't be eating that. Well, I just fucking did.
Yeah.
So fuck you and the horse you rode in on.
Fuck your face.
So I mean, and my answer for it is just block.
Oh, like, for real.
Just because the person that's saying that is not your people.
Yeah.
Like, if it upsets you, if it enrages you deep in your soul, like it would me,
I can see it at Kelly's face right now.
I am just like horrified because I know there's people out there that are just like, you shouldn't be eating that. That's like the worst decision ever. And they're just typing along
or like,
behind their
why
computer.
did you even have surgery if you're going to eat that?
Yes.
That's the one that gets me enraged.
That is the most enraging sentence.
Yeah.
And it does not matter if it comes from a normie or a bariatric patient.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Like, mind your business.
Yeah.
Mind your business. And if you're legit, like, say you're listening to this and you're typing something up that's food police behind your computer or your phone, you feel like you're safe, don't. Just think in your head, should I be minding my own business? Yes, I should. I'm going to scroll right on by.
Well, and also I have two folds to this. One, I have a story. Two,
I love your stories.
Oh, two is when you're like about to be on that screen, just think to yourself, not only like in mind your own business is like, hey, what I'm about to say is going to hurt someone's feeling. Do you want to be responsible for that today? Because that's the deal. You are responsible for being like, when you're a shitty person,
you're being a dick. You're being a dick and stop it.
You need to feel bad about being a shitty person when you do that shit. And you have to realize that you are doing that to other people. So squirrel moment.
Okay.
So in real life, this is what Eric did to me.
In real life.
Yeah, this is not behind a screen. This is not a type, message.
Okay.
This wasn't a text. None of that shit.
Okay.
This was in Arby's line.
Okay.
Okay. So I decided I had the coupon for the 4 mozzarella sticks or whatever. For
my God.
$1.99.
Not mozzarella sticks.
Right? So I tell him I want these and he's like, okay, cool, whatever. And then when I go, hey, make sure, because they go, here's marinara. And you know me, I don't fucking
no
marinara. 2 shits for
trash.
marinara.
Marinara.
And I was like,
you're trash, marinara.
You're trash, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I go, no. I was like, can I have ranch? And Eric looked at me weird. And then he looked at the guy and he's like, can I have a ranch instead? And the guy was like, yeah, here you go. Whatever. And give it to me. He's
nobody
like,
gives 2 shits.
I go, what was that? And he's like, why ranch? And I was like, you've known me for how long?
Okay.
It's always been ranch.
Roll back. No, when was this?
A month ago.
Fucking son of a bitch. How long has he known you?
I know. That's what I'm saying. I go, are you joking me right now? When you've known me for how many fucking years? I've always done ranch with mozzarella sticks. He's all, no one does that. And I go, hey, how about you not actually talk at all about what I'm about to eat? And he goes, okay. And I was like, yeah, because I don't need to hear why you think I should be eating marinara versus not eating fucking marinara. I go, this is the way I want to eat my food. That's how I'm going to eat my food. And how about you never have an opinion about what I'm eating and how I'm eating it? And he's like, okay, Mel. I was like, but it was just like that whole food police, because I felt like I was getting food police about like the condiment choice that I wanted. And it's like, I don't give a fuck why you think I should be eating something else. I'm just going to eat what I fucking want to eat.
And let's look up the calories, marinara versus ranch. Is it really? Is it that big a deal?
I know.
Is it?
I know. There's sugar in that motherfucking marinara.
Yeah. So is it that big of a deal that I swap ranch for marinara?
No.
And marinara is trash. Again, it's trash. I legit would have taken the marinara and been like, you're trash. And thrown it out of the car.
It was just funny because like the guy that was giving us the stuff had no care in the world that he was swapping out.
No, because who the fuck cares? It's fucking ranch versus marinara.
Yeah.
Good God.
Yeah, my new thing for Eric now is like, just try not to care. He goes, it's so hard. I go, it's not. Actually.
It's really not.
It's really easy.
That hard to not care about what people are eating.
Just anything. He's doing it. It was totally an extra scroll moment of a new thing happened on World at War, or no, Modern Warfare, whatever they're fucking playing. COD, I don't know.
Whatever.
Shit. They're playing
COD.
stuff. Yeah, Call of Duty.
COD. You're playing a fish. That's how cool you are. You're playing a fish.
Oh my God. Oh, she has no idea what COD is. It's so good.
I know what Call
Oh,
of Duty
fish.
is.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
I know. But that's when you say, "Oh, I'm gonna go down and be cool and play some COD." You're
Right?
playing a fish.
You're
You're
playing-
playing a fish right now. Like you're not cool. You could just say
Oh, yeah.
Call of Duty or COD. You say COD.
COD.
That sounds cooler than I'm gonna go down and play some COD. Oh, you're
So
gonna cook
true.
down there? Cool.
Yes. I fucking love you. It's so good. But
God.
yeah, like they changed a map and they were gonna change something or whatever. And it was something that a lot of people didn't like, not just Eric. There's a bunch of people that hated the change that was coming.
Okay.
But I was like, he was like, I'm gonna just delete the files, uninstall, and I was like, just for you to reinstall a week later, like you're gonna play with my brother. Like you don't act like you're not going
That sounded
to.
so bad.
Whatever, however you want to interpret that. But and he was like, I'm all just try not to care about the change. And that's when he was like, but it's so hard not to go. It's really not. I'm like, I bet you're not because you're stressing right now about it. Like you're so stressed out about it right now. If you just don't care, the stress right now is gone, and then you get to play better later.
I'm gonna make him a shirt that says
just don't care.
No, on the front it's gonna say, "I'm so cool, I play COD." And then it's gonna have a picture of a fish, and on the back be like, "I'm so cool, I judge people that eat ranch with mozzarella sticks."
Oh my god, such a long.
Oh yeah, but that's part of the fun.
I know.
Is that people will read it.
Oh no, they're like, can you stop for a second?
Yeah, what does your shirt say?
I'm so cool because I play COD. I judge people who don't eat marinara.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I can't wait for this fucking shirt because I can't wait to see the picture of the COD.
It's gonna be a COD on the front, and it's gonna be marinara with mozzarella stick with a
Like-
big X through
Oh,
it.
sweet. Nice. Oh, so good.
Oh
But
my
yeah,
god!
it's just stupid shit like that. It's like just don't care. Just not
just don't
just
care.
Stop caring because
Like-
I guess what it doesn't do you good at all.
No.
Like so being a food police is nothing for you unless it really like that's the one that like gets you off at night. You're like, I got them today.
I said so and so. I told him it was gonna be bad, and now
Right?
they get to pay for it.
They're like, look, they're not having energy the next day. I wonder what it was. Like,
It was that deep fried Twinkie covered in Oreo
yeah,
and chocolate sauce.
oh, those motherfuckers.
God.
So ridiculous.
She ate ranch. That's why she's getting so bad.
That's right.
No. No, it doesn't have anything to do with it. It's like people that the whole. I'm gonna go back to the Facebook groups that we were talking about the fruit.
Yeah.
Like people judge others for eating fruit so hard.
It's so weird.
So hard.
So
They're like,
fucking-
you shouldn't eat fruit after surgery, blah, blah, blah. Like, because you know that's what they're doing. They're like, like they're so angry.
You can hear the clickety
Yeah,
clacks.
like they're just like me with my nails. And they're, or you when we were headed up to the airport.
Oh, I was just like, oh, no, rapid fire.
Yeah.
It's like, brr, fuck you. Brr.
But it's like, really, like them eating fruit is going to make you that angry.
Seriously.
You have other problems.
Yeah.
If that is what you,
They're
if that's
bored.
where your line
You're
is,
so fucking
go to the
bored.
fucking gym then.
If this
Work
is
out some of
you-
your anger.
Yeah, this is you. You're fucking bored. You need a fucking hobby.
Yeah.
And your hobby can't be policing other people.
No, that is not an
Unless
acceptable hobby.
You literally go to the academy to be a police officer. Maybe you might be good at it because you're like judgy and you like making sure everything's done correctly. That could be you.
That could be you.
But channel that energy to a good thing and not be an ass.
Yeah, like rhinestone some shit
Yeah.
or make some horrific music or I mean, there's so many other hobbies. Put a puzzle together for God's sake.
I used to do the paint nights for a while. I
Yeah.
did that. Like I did like
Yeah,
4
go-
paint nights in a
Go
year.
paint a
I was
night,
like,
get wasted. Like do something with your life other than policing other people.
yeah, and being negative about it. What I
Yeah.
love is the quote today from Your Wonderland.
I love them.
I know. I love them too. They're so good. So it's bariatric surgery is not an open invitation for the food police, portion shaming, or plate judgment.
Oh yeah.
I fucking love it.
Portion shaming. Let's
Yeah.
add this in.
Seriously.
Okay. So they did another post a while ago. Shout out to Your Wonderland. Because it was like this thing where you could eat 1 ounce or you could eat 3 ounces.
Oh, yeah.
Or you could eat 4 ounces
Mhm.
and it's totally fine.
No, it's totally fine.
Like,
Because your body changes even daily of how much ounces it
yeah,
wants.
and it
We
and
learned
it
that.
well, and it also dictates like how much water did you drink before you ate that?
Right.
Because that's a thing.
Huge.
That's a thing.
Huge.
What if you had a
Freaking guy. I had to do it. Sorry.
You realize what channel we're on, right?
Yeah, but that's rough.
Huge freaking guy.
Huge. Big. Yeah, I know. That's the more big mistake. Big.
Good.
Huge.
Okay, I'm with you. We
Yeah.
watched Pretty Women over the weekend.
We totally
when
did.
We were going to sleep.
But you know the other one is from Boondocks. Huge freaking guy.
Oh yeah,
It's one of your favorite fucking movies.
I
You know how many
do.
times you made me watch that fucking movie?
I love that movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
William Dafoe. I can do his whole thing.
please
We'll
don't.
just start going into
Nope,
it.
nope. Okay,
Huge.
so but it also like how long ago did you have your snack?
Yeah. Mhm.
Did you have a more fiber protein dense meal before you ate?
Are you stressed out?
Are you stressed out?
That
Did you
helps.
sleep well
Yeah.
the night before? All of those are factors of how much food you can eat.
Yep.
So when you post a picture, and some people it really bugs them when people post before and after pictures of their plates.
Oh, yes.
Like some
it
people
can be
take-
triggering for people.
It can be triggering.
Yeah.
For me, I'm just like, cool. Like,
For me, it's
if
helpful.
that's what you want to eat and how much you want to eat or can eat, cool.
Well, because for me, like I've done that, and the reason why I did that before was to show myself, hey, you're not overeating. Look what you started with and what you have now of the same food.
Yes, but
So it
even
really
if you
helped.
take that picture and all the food's gone, you must have needed that food in there.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
But I think that people like to jump on others who post pictures like that
yeah,
and be like, well, I wasn't eating that much at that point in time. Well, good fucking for you.
yeah,
Nobody
Cool.
fucking cares.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you felt the need to write that, but cool for you.
yeah.
I'm
you
glad
actually
that you went on my post and posted that.
you actually get a cool from me. That's what I do is a cool and a thumbs up. When
Yeah,
when I think your shit's lame,
Thumbs
FYI,
up.
It's a cool and a thumbs up.
Oh, it's just a thumbs up for me.
Yeah.
Like, you did awesome. And then there's a weird face that goes along with that they have not made an emoji for yet. Siri, I'm not talking to you. Jesus Christ.
Siri wants a thumbs up.
You know, the funny thing is, squirrel moment, is that when I try to use Siri on my phone,
Mhm.
never fucking works.
That's true. I've watched you do it several times. And it doesn't
Ever.
work.
She does not listen
She's
to me.
not. She's like, fuck you, Kelly.
But when I say something else,
That's
my
kinda
computer
like
picks it up, my watch picks it up, my tablet picks it up.
Your
I'm like,
tablet's pretty
what
good.
the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm not talking to you. Go back into your home. Anyways,
Just like all these food
I
places.
just, yes, all the food police, go home.
Go home.
Go home, you're drunk. Like, let's move on from our day. There's so many other things that they like to police.
Mhm.
Like, it's not only like food choices, but it's how much, how little.
Yeah.
It's
It always goes both ways too. You can never make them make these people happy
no,
because it's either too much or too little.
yes, or you're eating the wrong thing.
Yep.
And you're eating too much of the good thing. I mean, there's so many legitimate like things where people think that it's okay to judge.
It's just absurd. You're like, what? Okay, what is your degree in then? Like, because you seem to have a lot of opinions.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Even if you do have a degree, because I'm referring back to the sleeve dietitian's
Episode.
story from the
Okay.
other day
Mm-hmm.
where she did a reel
Yeah.
against this lady who is a therapist.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it.
Is
And
it
I
the
will
one that I
play it
just
for you.
restoried?
Yes.
Okay, then it's ready to go then. Because that was a good one. When I saw that, I was like, thank you. Thank you, Jamie.
Yeah,
Thank
because
you.
just because you have a
Which sign up for
degree?
her tribe. We're all about it.
yes,
OSLP is your discount
Yes.
code.
I think
Shameless
it's this
plug.
one.
Link in bio.
No. Yes.
Listen to this shit.
It's awful with gastric bypass.
Wait, rewind it though.
Okay.
Make
Okay.
you healthy. The mortality rate, it's awful with gastric bypass.
Kayla, come on. You didn't just come on here and spread false and misleading information to thousands of people and then have the audacity to turn your comments off, did you? Let's get a couple of facts straight. Mortality rate that you're so concerned about, risk of death from weight loss surgery is 0.13%, which is far lower than the average surgical procedure. Surgery actually reduces premature death by up to 50%.
So this lady
Yeah.
is a therapist. So she is a highly educated woman
Yeah.
who is making highly uneducated remarks.
Yeah. There's always those out there.
And so she feels the need to go on and say that a mortality rate from bypass is atrocious.
yeah, it's not at all.
What? What?
Yeah.
Do your
Scaring
fucking
people.
research.
Scaring people into the bypass. So that they like scaring them to not get it.
Yeah.
That's what's frustrating because you
Mhm.
know that's the ultimate goal is like, no, it's scary. Want to keep them scared.
Well, and from what I understand from her platform, I will use that term very loosely, is that she is like body positivity, like no matter what. And this woman is plus size.
yeah, which is fine. Like I love the body positivity movement.
I love it.
yeah,
But
it's made me feel way more comfortable in my fucking
just
clothes.
because you're comfortable in your body and where you're at health wise does not mean that you get to go out there and police what other people do.
Well, and false information.
It was
is
100%
huge.
a false
Like
information.
Me and you have been all about no, it has to be like accurate facts and we need supporting
Mhm.
documents. Like this is
Mhm.
not okay.
Mhm.
Because yeah, she's telling people that the RNY is like high mortality rate. And that's not even accurate. That's not
no,
cool.
because it's like less than a normal surgery. Like a
The most
gallbladder surgery.
yeah, it's less than general surgery.
Yes.
So-
So completely inaccurate.
Yeah.
But that's just another policing.
right.
Like, so she's going on there and judging people that have bypass, even though they're probably living twice the life that they ever would have.
Yeah, like their life expectancies like jumps
Yeah.
tremendously.
Just by having surgery, it
Yeah.
jumps.
right.
So food police are not just food police. They are policing over everybody because they feel like what they know is so much better than what
it's
you
like
know.
it's word. It's like Bible almost.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's like, no.
that is almost like freaking
Oh, that's a narcissist.
right there.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
huge, that's a self-centered narcissist right
Yeah,
there.
because what they
Because-
know is so much better than what you know.
Yeah, they're so certain of
And
themselves.
what they're doing is so much better. But here's the deal, is that a lot of the times those food police, they're doing the exact same fucking thing that you're doing.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
if you're eating that deep fried Twinkie, Oreo stuffed, whatever, I
It's
guarantee
because
you
they don't have the balls enough to fucking take a picture of it and post, say, hey, I just
Correct.
did this.
correct.
They're fucking hiding again behind the keyboard and
Mhm.
screen. And it's
Mhm.
like, hey, that's the one thing that we've always said too, and not to try to toot our own horns, but like when the information changes and the facts changes, we pivot to that. Like, hey, things will change.
Oh yeah.
The more information there is out there, the more data there is, the more accurate it can be.
well,
so if-
and
Like,
the more that we learn from experts.
yeah, because we've learned so much. We still learn to this day new
Mhm.
shit.
Mhm.
Like the stuff that Dr. Eric was telling us, the
Yep.
stuff that Jamie was telling us.
Mhm.
It's new shit that like we've been interviewing people for 2 years now, basically.
well,
and we're still learning.
well, and not everybody agrees
Right.
because some surgeons believe that you cannot stretch your pouch out.
And then others do.
And others do.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, you have to just go with what you believe,
yeah.
and it's a personal
Little
decision of
decision.
what you think and your surgeon and you agree upon.
Yeah.
I think that food policing should be called and be under the umbrella of bullying,
Yeah. It is a form of,
trolling, whatever you want to call
it
it.
is. It's definitely, I would agree. Because like
Because-
you're doing all the things.
You're still harassing somebody. Even if you say one line and then peace out, you're still harassing them by saying that. It's the same thing as saying like, oh, you should go kill yourself.
Yeah.
Like it's
'cause
still
you're-
just as hurtful.
Yep.
Especially to a bariatric patient that is trying to do everything well.
Yeah.
Because we all try to, every day we don't wake up and be like, fuck this shit. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want today.
Yeah.
No, it's always in the back of our brain of like, okay, how much protein did that have? Okay, how much water have I drank? Like it's
Mhm.
always there.
Yep.
It's been instilled in us over a long period of time or even a short period of time.
Yeah.
It's
It's there.
there. So why make it a big deal? Like, why put it out there for other people to read and be like, you're just fucking bullying?
Yeah, it's like, hey man, not necessary.
Now, if you're doing something that's unsafe,
That's like scary.
then
like,
that's different.
yeah.
Like, I feel like if you're genuinely concerned for the person or the information that is being put out there,
Mhm.
then that's different.
Yeah, like what Jamie did. She was like, wait, we can't be having people be told.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Like fact checking is a whole
So,
thing.
yeah, she did call her out, and
Yeah.
rightfully so.
Yeah.
But I also think that, like, okay, so say this woman that Jamie called out was like, put out that information.
Mhm.
She didn't honestly know. I know. But
Give her the benefit of the doubt.
Give her the benefit of the doubt. And she didn't, like, honestly, she didn't know that the mortality rate was so low. She thought it was like she read something or whatever
Mhm.
that put the mortality rate high like that.
Right.
And Jamie, did the stitch or whatever the fuck it's called, because apparently I'm old, to that.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh my God, I didn't know. Let me correct myself.
That's one thing.
And go on and say, like, oh, wait, I made this, but that's not accurate.
Mhm.
Let me give you the correct information.
Yeah, owning it.
Owning the responsibility
huge.
that you are in a social media world where people will see your shit.
Yeah. Cause that's the one thing too, is like when you do post something, you're literally opening yourself up to the good and bad. Because that's just what the world is.
Yep.
And you can't act like the bad doesn't exist, because that's not the way that life is.
No.
So be aware of that. And as a person that posts, like, just have it in the back of your head. Like, there could be some shitty things here. Try not to
Mhm.
let it bother you. You just hit the
Mhm.
block button and move on.
Mhm.
You know, that's what you have to do, because you are opening
Unless you
yourself up.
continuing to block somebody and then they still fucking pop up.
I don't got it.
I think I figured it out today, by the way.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And that could happen.
Right.
Like, people can be really shitty people and not fucking realize that they're being really fucking shitty people.
And sometimes you have to tell them. Like, that's why I will just put like not cool or too far.
Yeah.
Like, just little liners just so they know, where it's
Mhm.
not like I'm not ripping someone a new one either.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like one line sentence done. I'm
Mhm.
out. Like, you can feel that however you want.
Uh-huh.
And then if you want to private message me, let's go. I'm down with that.
So, going further than just social media.
Yeah.
Because you brought up Eric into it.
I did.
And if you bring in, so there was somebody that wrote,
I mean, I have another in-person one I can tell you.
I would love to hear it.
But I want you to keep going. with
There was somebody that wrote in our benchies, and she had said that her mother-in-law said a really shitty comment to her.
Oh, been there.
And that is another thing, is that you will get trolls, bullies, food police all over the place. It's not just social media. It's going to be in real life too.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to set yourself up of, do you have a response?
Yeah.
Does it need to have a response? Is this something that you bank and bring into therapy?
Right.
Those are questions that you should ask yourself, because it will happen.
Yeah, you can't like hide from it.
I've had questions of like, should you be eating that? Yeah, I fucking should,
Yep.
because it's my fucking life and
Like-
you have no say over my life.
Like,
So,
I can do it.
and if that person has not gone through bariatric surgery, they have no room to talk about it. I mean, really, nobody has any room, but
Mm-mm.
especially if they are just being negative just to be negative about your journey,
Yeah.
that that's a hard line for me.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
It's super annoying. I mean, the one that was just more recent that was annoying, I even told I told you, like, hey, let's just not tell me these things. So I'm gonna call Zach for like a hot second. The dudes in our lives.
He was joking.
It's a live troll though. That's the shit I don't need to know, because it was negative and it was
Yeah.
rude and it was hurtful. And like, I know that he's joking? Absolutely. But I just don't need to hear it. So that was the deal, was like, I missed 2 days in a row for going to the gym. And Kelly was like, he asked if I went, and she said no. And he goes, oh, that lasted long. And even that one liner, like, it still hurts. It still was like, I was like, oh, what a dick. And then I'm like, ugh. I was like, I already knew I missed 2 days. You don't have to rub it in that I've missed 2 days. It's not necessary. It's just not necessary information or
Mhm.
for him to say. It's like, hey man, like you've never missed 2 days in a row of anything before. Do you fucking even work out? I don't think so.
His ears
You
must
know
be
how
burning.
much you message?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, because it's like, hey man, like I don't like it's hard some days. We both know how hard it is to
Yeah.
get into the gym. So it's like, let's not make it any harder. And yeah, so like I told Kel, like if he does say anything, just don't tell me. You can be the blocker.
That is totally
Because
fine,
Zach
and I
is
can be the
Zach,
blocker.
and I know that. And so
Yeah.
that's why I was like, Zach can say whatever he wants. And I know it's not meant to be hurtful.
No.
Because he is a lovely friend. But I can
A lovely friend.
a lovely friend. But then Kelly can just be the safeguard, like the censor.
Yeah.
Of like a filter. You're the filter.
I am the filter. I'm totally fine with being the filter.
Yeah.
But yes, people will say stuff about your working out.
Mhm.
They will say stuff about your food. They will say stuff about the
What you're-
surgery,
what you're wearing.
what you're wearing. I mean, that's another level is they'll be like, should she be wearing that?
Oh yeah, I love that one.
Why do you care? Why do you care? And that should be a question that you can ask yourself. If you're putting something, your opinion,
Mhm.
onto somebody else's life,
Yes.
and you ask yourself, why do I care?
Yep.
Think about that before you write anything. Why do I care?
Or any reaction. So what I've learned over the years with dealing with Eric, because marriages are hard.
Well,
right?
yeah.
They're fucking hard. You do it because you love them to death, and that's why, like, you know that this is going to be hard. There's good times and bad times, and
Yeah.
communication is fucking really important. And that's the deal of like, stop caring and think about your reaction. Like, you don't have to be reactionary. You don't have to be like right away with a response.
Yes.
Sometimes it is okay to just be like, you heard the whole thing, and you're like, you know, I'm gonna need some time, and literally just walk away.
Yep.
And it's been very helpful.
Yes, to walk away.
Because I used to be the one that followed and
Yep,
made that
I
shit
was the same way.
fucking worse.
Yeah.
And
Because you poke
even-
and poke and poke and poke and poke.
And even with Eric would be like, Mel, I need you to just back off. I need some time. And I would just be like, no, you're talking to me right fucking now. You know, that shit. And it's like, you've had to learn how to like stop. Like, it's okay to take a break. Stuff does not have to actually be resolved. Same day, same hour, same fucking minute.
Mhm.
That's what I've learned being married. And if you can just stop and take a break for a second, because you might actually realize you have no idea why you're fighting.
That is there.
So
That
that
is that.
has happened
Yeah,
to
that
us
has.
where
Yeah.
we're like, what was the root of that? We have no idea.
Something else is going on,
Right?
and you're just frustrated, and so it turns into a fight.
Yeah. And sometimes it was just because my mom made me upset. So
Yeah.
all of a sudden I'm downloading onto him, not realizing, or vice versa. We're like, he had a bad day at work. So
Mhm.
now it's on me. Or Eric and Dylan got in an argument. Now it's on me. Like, it goes both ways. And you have to like realize, okay, let's stop, take a break. Hold on.
Well, and that's something you can do if somebody says something that pisses you off. You're like,
Yes.
why are you caring so much about what I'm eating?
yeah.
Then take a break, close it down for a second, think about it,
Mhm.
go do what you were going to do, and then you can decide whether is it really worth your time to respond to that,
Right.
or is it more beneficial to just block, move on.
Right. Because if you do say something, you're opening up more time that you're dealing with this person.
And time is precious.
Yes.
Time is
Is a-
valuable.
Time is a commodity.
Yep.
Heather gave us that line. I
Yes,
love it.
she did.
Time is a commodity, and I fucking love that reference, because it's like, yeah, it really fucking is. We
It
don't have a
really
lot
is.
of it. We only
Yes.
have a certain amount of time here. None of us know how much that is actually going to be.
Yeah.
And do we want to waste that on someone that decided to be a dickhole that day to you?
I mean, I've cut friends that have been my friends longer for smaller things.
Right. So
Like
Boom,
I mean, you can make the personal decision, obviously. Like if you want to start a riot act over a comment, go right ahead.
right.
But keep in mind that it will not stop until one of you stops.
Right.
And I guarantee you it won't be the food police or the bully.
Yeah.
Because they will continue to go and go and go and go until they have nothing left.
Yeah. Our last troll, I wore him out. It was great.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
But that doesn't happen very often.
No.
Most
was
of
a
the
rare
time, they
case.
will keep going.
Yeah.
So is it worth your time to continue to fight and fight and fight and fight for something that you can just simply say, block?
Yeah. Because even I think you said, you're like, Melanie, you didn't need to do that or whatever. And I was like, no, I was aware. I was like, no, I'm going to have fun and we're doing this
If
shit.
you and
'Cause
if
that
you
was the
choose
deal.
to, go right ahead.
Right? Because that's the deal. Like, you
Yeah.
have to make the choice. Are we just going to ignore and block? Or are we going to put some time into this? Because it's up to you. It's your fucking time. You get to do what you want with it. So,
Well, and we've
pick
ignored and
'em.
blocked a lot. So I can understand. I understand your reasoning
Oh, for this
behind
one?
doing
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Because it had happened over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And continually happened even after.
After we've blocked and blocked on all
Yes.
platforms you can
Yes.
think of somehow.
Somehow
It's weasel the
still
way
wiggled
in.
its way in.
Yeah. So,
but it's up to you. It's up to you. Figure out how much of your energy you want to focus on that, because I guarantee you have way bigger things in your life to focus on.
yeah. Like, why don't you like waste that time on like, not waste that time, but take that time and like do it on yourself. Like, have that break of like silence for 30 minutes. Cause I saw a lot of people talking about that recently. And I was like, I'm down with that. I fucking need that.
I think it's really important either at night to do that
Or in the morning, whichever
or in the
one.
morning.
Mhm.
Like, it depends on like how you process, because like by the time night rolls around, I'm fucking done and I don't want to put any more brain power into anything.
Mhm.
So mine is more in the morning, and I just do it while I'm drinking my coffee and like,
So yeah, mine's in the morning.
yeah,
I need quiet in the morning. You need quiet at night.
I need all the quiet.
That's why all of our sponsors know we have to have 2 rooms. 2 rooms.
2 rooms, because we process differently.
We are separate people.
As much as people like to think that we are one unit,
We're still 2 people.
we are still 2 people that live in 2 separate households
you
and do not have the same sleep time routine.
Yes. And if you send 2 people out, you would give them 2 rooms anyway. So let's not be weird about it.
Like, if I was Life Podcast and Mel was our sleeved, we would get 2 different rooms. But
oh my God.
because we are our Sleeve Life Podcast, we get 1.
True story until we go no. Anyways, randomness
Yes.
on the rooms.
I don't
anyway.
even feel like that needed to be talked about, but there
That's
we
totally
go.
fine.
That's what it is.
That's what happens, that we start talking about all the policing and we're like, what else has happened?
Yes. What else has happened in the near future, in the recent
events?
history? I don't know.
Yeah.
Recent history. We'll go out with that. So yeah, figure out how much time you want to waste on this person. But at the end of the day, realize that your journey is yours.
Yes.
It's not anybody else's.
Yes.
That is why our slogan is everybody's different. Every journey's different. So just be you.
Just be you. Because it's
Because-
your way. Do it your way.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with anybody else's opinion of how you're doing it, because let's face it, if we all listened to other people's opinions, we would have never gotten the surgery for the most part.
Yeah. A lot of us would never have been like, yeah, we're going to do that because of all the people.
Because, I mean, there's a lot of weight loss surgery gets a bad rap.
Yeah.
And they think that it's dangerous, and they think that there's the mortality rates high, and they think that blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I mean, it goes on and on and on. And all of us out there that are listening to it that are either in the process of having surgery or had surgery know that that's completely inaccurate.
It's 100% inaccurate.
Are
so-
there side effects or complications that can happen? Yeah, but as long as you are talking with your surgeon, in communication with him or her, you can get it figured out.
Yeah, you can 100% use your team, use your support groups.
Yeah.
Use your support people. Like, they're there for that for a reason. That's
Yep.
why we got our benchies. A little shameless plug of patreon.com/OSLP. Pick
Get
the
out
benchy
there.
tier, because we want you with us. We want you to feel supported. We want you to feel that way, so that way your journey can be easier. That's the whole point.
Well, and I mean, there's so many bad Facebook groups out there that are just like, I don't know if it's just the amount of people that are in it and that
Right.
it's hard to kind of corral that type of behavior,
Mhm.
but that behavior doesn't happen
No,
in our group.
no.
Like, if there's misinformation in there, we're going to butt in and make sure that the correct information is out there.
Yeah. We're not
So.
gonna sugarcoat shit.
No.
We're going to be delicate and nice, but you know what? Direct. That's right.
I don't think I would put
This-
that term.
Describe that.
No.
Describe us as delicate
No.
and nice.
Nice, maybe.
Yes. Not
Yeah.
delicate.
Not delicate.
No, you're right.
No,
We're badass.
not at all.
Badass bitches.
We're badass, but nice.
Nice.
Yeah. But we're nice.
Oh my God. This is a great one.
Yeah.
This one got me all fired up. Made me feel good though. Fired up and
Nope,
feel
I'm
good.
not going there. Nope. I'm
Oh,
not
she
going
wants to go there,
there.
guys. She
I
wants
do,
to.
but I'm not going to.
Alrighty, so you guys know the drill. Go over to YouTube, type in our Sleep Life podcast, hit subscribe, hit the bell, so that way you can see our lovely faces.
Yes.
When Kelly got all heated, her face got red. So
Yeah,
you get to
because
see
it
those
makes
things.
me angry. People
Yeah.
are assholes. And I don't like it.
I know it's
Just
frustrating.
mind your business.
Mind your business,
Yep.
bitches.
Yep.
All right,
All right. We love you guys, and we will see you
next time.
Bye.